Hello, you're watching English Language Visualized. My name is Christine and I'm really sorry you haven't heard from me in a while. Here is why. I've been walking for miles and miles. Well, maybe just up the next hill. I've baked rolls, more or less successfully. I've been practicing my splits. Well, we'll see how that goes. So can you guess what today's topic is? You are right, it is the perfect. Now, instead of just looking at the present perfect, so the form that I used in my examples, I thought we could look at the perfect aspect, because there are quite many perfect forms. I think there are at least 7. It depends a little on how you count. But there is the past perfect simple, the past perfect continuous, the present perfect simple, the present perfect continuous, and then there are future perfect forms as well. So the future perfect simple and the future perfect continuous. These are actually infinitive forms. So after the will, you have done or have been doing. And these infinitives can be used in other situations too. So after other modal verbs or after other expressions that ask for the infinitive. And then there is even a perfect gerund. So 7, and then some of these also have a passive form. So you end up with a lot of forms. The good news, however, is that as soon as you've understood the perfect aspect and the 2 rules that are connected to this, you can handle the perfect a lot better. And I'm going to show you on a timeline. Have a look at this. So the first rule that you should remember when it comes to the perfect aspect is, and you can see this in the timeline, is that the activity or state that is in the perfect started or took place before one point in time. Now, as this here is the timeline for the present, the point in time, the point of reference is now. If you're dealing with a past perfect, this point in time is one point in the past. If you're dealing with the future, this point of reference is one time in the future. So the perfect starts before now in the present perfect, but the activity or state is of relevance for this point of time. So that's why you also have the arrows here. So the orange arrow is really showing you, well, this is something that is continuing up to now or even past now. So that's why it is relevant for now. Whereas the green line here shows that this is actually something that took place before now and then has still an impact on now. So for some reason, this is still very important for the present moment. And now we're going to have a look at the examples again so that this might even become clearer to you. Let's start with the first example. So this is the one with the walking. So I can say I'm sweaty because I've been walking. So the walking influences the present moment in which I'm sweaty. The second example was about baking rolls. So I can say I've got flour all over my face because I've been baking. So baking impacts on my face. Then the third example is I'm lying on the floor because I've been practicing my splits. And again, the practicing of the splits wouldn't have a result on the present moment, so why I am actually lying on the floor. You can, however, easily move the same situations into the past, and they actually took place in the past. I'm talking to you now. So I could say something like, I was sweaty because I had been walking. Then the walking happened before the becoming sweaty, or during, basically, in one way or other, but the walking has an impact on that point in the past, so the point in which I am sweaty. Now, the reason why I used the prefix in the first place, remember, is to explain why I haven't posted any videos recently. And so this is basically to tell you what I've been doing instead. So in the close past, what I've been spending my time on. And it's some sort of an apology and maybe even an excuse. Check this out.